I'm Kylie Perry.
And I'm Gemma MacDonald.
And we are the co-founders and co-directors of the Paperbirds Theatre Company.
We wanted to make you a short series of films that introduce our style of working and the ingredients that we use when we are making devised verbatim shows. Productions, we have a layer that we call exposing the method. Now, by that, we mean to expose, to show, to reveal a method, what we are doing. And by that, we mean that we're really acknowledging and celebrating the fact that we are in a theatre, we've got a theatre show, we've got an audience, and we want to discuss a certain subject.
And we do this because we want our audience to be active participants and not just passive spectators to the work.
Yeah, so some of the examples of the kind of techniques that we might use when we're exposing the method are breaking the fourth wall and talking to the audience.
Okay, so I guess the normal way to begin a conversation is to start by introducing yourself, right? So, hi everybody, my name is Kylie.
I'm Rosie.
Hi.
I'm Georgie.
I really remember this one argument that I had with my mum, and I was about 17, and I remember that we were screaming at each other and we were crying, and I don't really know what it was about, but I know that it really upset me. No! Why? She's being sick, she's having off.
Interruptions or disagreements between the performers. Having the technician on stage.
In the taxi queue. She's going home. Well, that's not actually the end of the story. Okay, fine. She's in the takeaway. She's counting her change to see if she's got enough for a halloumi wrap and a taxi. Come on. And she does. Brilliant. And the people behind her are arguing about who was looking at whose boyfriend. She's really irritated. Well, she shouldn't be. She's had a cracking night. Oh, she just found the fiver that she'd stashed. George, come on. No. She's in the club because she's having an amazing night and she's staying. No, it's over. Let's say something else. Why? Because this isn't the story that we want to tell. This is a cliche. It's what everybody's expecting.
We think that the coat is new. It's a bit more fashionable than it is practical.
Commenting on the scene, the staging or the costume. Talking about how we made the show.
An old newspaper article and a London phone number. That's been decided. The contents of her suitcase is a bit more blurry for us. Not for her, obviously, because she knows what she would want to bring, but we weren't sure if she was more practical or sentimental. What her expectations of the weather might be. Just what she thinks she needs.
I got my first ever job when I was 11 years old.
Non-acting or changing theatrical styles.
My mum had quite a tough time when she was growing up. She didn't have very much money, so when we were growing up, she taught us a lot about money, about saving and budgeting, and I've been really good with money ever since.
Multi-rolling or swapping characters.
Bye now, pay later. 3 easy steps and the money can be in your account within the hour. £10, free play. Have you played today? 22 identical steel boxes. And 1 question. Deal?
Oh, no deal. Hi, Sally.
You may have heard of some of these types of techniques. Theatre director and playwright Bertolt Brecht, who was a pioneer of this idea of exposing the method, of reminding the audience that they are in the theatre and that the issues that they're seeing on stage are happening in society.
Yeah, so like Breck, fundamentally, what we want to do is we want to encourage social change. We want the audience to think about the things that we're discussing with them, and that's why we also make work that has normally political subject matters or they're socially driven.
Using these type of techniques really appeals to us because it means that we're not confined by the traditional genres of theatre. It allows us the freedom to be able to jump around in form and approach.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll start by thinking like, what do we want the audience to know, or what do we want the audience to feel, and then we'll make something very specifically just for that.
Yeah, if that means therefore that we are jumping around from acting to non-acting, or from comedy to tragedy, or from verbatim to dance and movement, it means that we're creating the theatre that we want to make, so we can create our own rules.